out there amongst people who haven't heard it. Many of the people where we went on mission, they're no longer mission, they are church with their own independence, their own hierarchy and everything. So we look at what is our mission. To encourage people to pray for the MSC missionaries and the people with whom they work, to support our MSC missionaries and our benefactors in their daily endeavours, to encourage people from all walks of life to become our partner. That's important. We are partners in this, people of all walks of life. All of you are our partners. And the mission office is to encourage a missionary spirit. This is important, a missionary spirit among the faithful, encouraging all to become mission-minded. So there's a few key words there. Church's mission, partners, missionary spirit, and mission-minded. We will look at that this morning and have some discussion. And then at the end of our conference in 3 days' time, we'll go back and revisit that. And what that will mean is, based on our discussion coming out of our experience and our understanding of what is our vision, we will rewrite our vision. And that will be something to drive us into the future. Apart from that, we will begin a day of, in a sense, in-servicing our people from overseas. One of our co-workers, Mary Bourne, will talk about volunteering, because she volunteered and she went to Kiribati for 3 months. So she'll talk a little bit about volunteering, and that's part of our work, and that is where people become our partners. Our fundraiser, Chris Heron, he will speak about fundraising, and we want to encourage our people overseas to begin serious fundraising in their own countries for their own projects. Then the Pacific will report. Brother Kake will report for the Pacific, and Mr. James Morga will report for the Philippines, and Father Vianney will report for Indonesia. That takes up today. And tomorrow, we give some more in-service on donor management, and Anastasia will give something on that, because Anastasia does the donor management. She inputs everything into the system and manages receipts and many other aspects of that. Michael will give input on the project process from applications in other places to coming here through to the board, through to sending the finance. So that will take up that first part of the morning, donor management, project process, and then Sean will give an input on bookkeeping, which is very important. And recently he went to Papua New Guinea to our office in Port Moresby and did a lot there to get the bookkeeping and the project process and all of that in place. In the afternoon, Brother Hong will give a report for the Vietnam group. Then there'll be an India report, an Africa report by Sylvain, and that will be the day. So with the reports, there'll be a report, then an opportunity for questions and discussion. And we're hoping that from the reports, other members of the conference will learn something. We'll maybe find different ways of doing things, get some ideas of how things could proceed. And on the third day, our bookkeeper, Nani, will give something, our accountant, will give an input on bookkeeping, which is very important. If we're handling a lot of funds, you've got to look after the money. So the bookkeeping. Then 10:30, we will have our board meeting. We've scheduled this board meeting so that our visitors will be here and be able to observe and participate in the meeting. In the afternoon, Papua New Guinea will report. I think Father Sylvester will do that. Then Father Ritchie will give an input, a report on the Centre for the Poor, which he runs in the Philippines. Then we will revisit our discussion of the vision, and then we'll finish with the Mass together. And during the Mass, or after the Mass, we will go and plant a tree out here on Mission Hill, or in that vicinity just out here. So it will remind us of this conference and will remind us of each other overseas. So that will be the program for the next 3 days. I have some very nice set of photos here from the cathedral, and I was trying to find a way to put them up on the screen this morning, but I couldn't manage that. But I'll try and record something for sometime in the coming days, and I hope to have maybe some extra videos up, some interviews with our participants here. So this is about renewing the mission, keeping the mission alive, extending the mission, advancing with the mission into the future. And thank you for being with us, and thank you for your continued support. And continue that support, because we need a lot of help to make things happen. Thank you.